What's going on, guys? Welcome back. Bruce here with Bullish Currency, and today I'm going to show you something that I'm bringing to the table, something I'm bringing to the group. This is going to literally change the game for a lot of people, right? So maybe you can't make it to my sessions. Maybe you just work in the morning. Maybe sometimes you're busy at night and your schedule's all over the place, but you need a tool that you can use to trade some binary options or just options in general in your own time. Where here is that tool. All right. Let me introduce you to the Bag Snatcher 1.0. All right. Because there's going to be many versions that come out. But so far, guys, this has been literally anywhere, depending on how you use it, from 70 to 90% accurate. And I'm going to show you how to use this tool. Okay. So, first and foremost, I want you to notice that it's color coded. Everything that's red represents sell. Everything that is green represents potential buys. Okay, it is color coded. Now, it is a point system here with this tool. All right, so you need 3 points or more to take a trade. Now, obviously, if you have 4, 5, 6 points, then yes, it is a stronger trade. You increase your accuracy closer to that 90% range. So here we go. So let's look for an example. Okay, let's look for some examples. All right, so let's go right here. If you're following my mouse, let's go right here in this area right here. Okay, so when we were in this area, I want you to notice that price, which are the candlesticks, the candlesticks, red and green, right? That represents price. So this is more for experienced traders, right? You got to know at least that these candlesticks are represent price. So price is always going up and down. The value is always up and down. Right now we're looking at Bitcoin. Okay, so it's going up and down as we speak. We're looking at 1 minute candles, right? So the strategy I'm going to give you guys today to use with this is on the 1 minute time frame. Okay, now here we go. Here's an example. So everything's color coded. When the candlesticks are touching in the area or touching the green area for either indicator, it is a 1 point confirmation. Okay, so we'll start from the bottom and we will work our way up. Okay, so when you see on this bottom indicator down here, right, when you see the black line touching the green line, that is a indication, right? Indication for a buy. Okay. Now, when you see the black line touching or going above, right? Because the same thing with the green line. It can go touch it, or it can go through it, or it can be coming back through it. As long as it's in that area of breaking through or beyond, or touching the actual green line, that is 1 point for a buy. 1 point. Remember, we need 3 or more. So now down here on the same indicator, if the black line is touching the red or breaking above it, that is 1 point for a sell. Okay, 1 point for a sell. All right. So easy, right? Black line touching green, breaking through green, 1 point for a buy. Black line touching red, breaking through red, 1 point for a sell. Okay. Now, the indicator right above it, basically the same exact instructions. Okay. The black line touching the green line or breaking through or on it or breaking through is 1 point for a buy. Same thing. If the black line is touching or breaking through the red line, that is 1 point for a sell. Okay. Now we're working our way up. Next, we have these little green and red bars down here, these volume bars right here. Okay, these green and red bars. All right. So now when you see a green engulfing bar, that's when you have 1 point for a buy. When you have a red engulfing bar, you have a point for a sell. Okay. Engulfing means that the green is bigger than the previous bar. The green is bigger than the previous bar. Engulfing means it is bigger than the previous bar. So this is a bearish, right? This is a bearish engulfing bar over this one, but this is a bullish engulfing over this one. Okay, so that is 1 point. Now let's keep going. Right here, you see this green band and this red band, right? That seems to be wrapped around the candlesticks, right? The red band and the green band. Okay, so when the candlestick is touching the green band, that is 1 point for a buy. Okay, 1 point for a buy. Okay, now if candlesticks are touching the red band, that is 1 point for a sell. 1 point for a sell. Okay, everything equals 1 point that I'm explaining so far. So now next, the other confirmation we have here is, you see these red circle looking, arrow looking things and the green ones? That represents support and resistance. Okay, so when you see candlesticks touching or next to the green circular arrows, that is 1 point for a buy. When you see the candlesticks on or touching or around the red arrow looking circles, that is 1 point for a sell. Okay, last but not least, the actual sell signal that pops up, 1 point for the actual sell signal that pops up, and 1 point for the actual buy signal that pops up. So now all you need to collect is 3 or more points. So let's see what's going on right here. So right here, and notice, and I also want to explain something too. When you see that you have your points, the best thing to do to increase your accuracy towards 90% is right after you have your 3, 4, or 5 points, wait for a pullback and then get in. So for example, right here we have 1 point, we had 2 points, and that was it. And then right here we had 3 point, right? It just touched the Bollinger Band, right? And then it closed up here. That's 3 points. You wait for a pullback, right? So the pullback just happened right now. It's happening still. So you would be getting in around here if you were taking a 3-point trade. If you were looking to take a 4-point trade, then you would wait for the 4th point. So right now you only have 3 points. So as you can see, if you took this 3-point trade, somewhere, let's say you got in this 3-point trade somewhere around there, you take a 2-minute trade. These are 2-minute entries on binary options, right? So if you're using Nadex, you could use the 5-minute section and just do the same thing, same analysis. And you got 5 minutes. With regular binary options, other brokers that we're familiar with, that we can put 2 minutes or whatever, like any of the other, like Grace options, binary send or vid forex or whatever, you would be putting a 2-minute position right here, and you would be rolling over 3 to 4 times max. Okay, you can do a 2 or 3 minute position and roll over 3 to 4 times max. So lately we've been just doing 2-minute positions. So you would have realistically got in somewhere around here if you would have took the 3-point trade. Let's just see if the 3-point trade would have won. So right now we would be nearing the end of our 2-minute position, and we would already rolled over for our first time. And then that rollover would have gave us an additional 2 minutes. So now let's see what 2 more minute candles do. Okay, we would have rolled over, and now we got 2 more minute candles to see. This is just a 3-point trade. But while this one go ahead and manifest or whatever, we're gonna go ahead and basically look at some other examples previously. So as you can see, a level popped up right here. You see that, right? A dot popped up and it just touched it. That's when you would have had 4 points, and that would have been a 4-point entry right there. So let's go ahead and show you what I mean. This was a 4-point entry right there. Okay, because not only did it touch the green dot arrow looking thing, but it touched the Bollinger Bands, and it has here. So 1, right? And this is a below the green line. So 1 point, 2 points, 3 points. Actually, sorry, just 3 points, because you previously had this volume bar over here where you had a 3-point trade. So this is just another 3-point trade entry. So 3-point trade entry right here at that moment. Okay, so if you would have took an entry there, you would have 2 minutes. if you were in this entry still, you would probably would have rolled over again, and you'd be on your second rollover with 2 minutes left. So let's see what 2 more minute candles looks like. Because on your second rollover, you don't get 2 minutes. They changed it. You get like a minute, right? But let's look at some previous examples of some strong trades. All right, so here we go. Up here, let's go over here. Here we go. So here, these are strong trades right here. So right here, we touched the Bollinger Band, 1 point, right? Where we touched here, 2 points, 3 points. Right away, we got 3 points right here. We wait for the pullback, came back, touched the Bollinger Band, literally, that would have been your entry. You still had 3 points. Then the sell signal popped up, 4 points, 2 minute entry, cleared. Okay, now let's look for another example down here. Perfect example right here. Look, so right here, you're touching your support level, the green circular arrow, right? You got the Bollinger Band, 2 points. Down here, you got 3 points, right? And then over here, you finally got engulfing volume bar right here, engulfing bar, right? So that could have been your entry right there if you're going for a 4-point trade. And as you can see, you cleared 2 minute entry. Then it came back again, buy signal, touched the green support level. Same concept over here, right? Still here, 4-point trade. You took it for a call. You either rolled over once, maybe not, and you cleared on the same area, multiple trades. So as you can see, both of these 3-point trades are not doing too well, right? The first one would have been on their third rollover right now because they changed the rollover rules. So right now on this one, we would have a total of like 3 more minute candles to form. And on this one, we'd be on our second rollover, having about 2 minutes left on the second rollover. So let's see if this one clears in 2 minutes, and let's see if this one clears in 3 minutes. This one up here would be on its second rollover, approaching, having to choose to go on a third rollover. This one will be on a second rollover. So let's see where this is in 2 more minute candles, and let's see where this one is in 3 more minute candles, and then let's see if it would have cleared with a fourth rollover option up here and maybe a third rollover option down here. We'll see. But these are 3-point trades, guys. You'll see what happens when it becomes a 4-point trade. All right. 3-point trades are strong, though. I can show you plenty of 3-point trades that have succeeded. So here we go. Other examples over here. So came up here, right? Touched our red support level right here, 1 point. Sell signal popped up, 2 points. It's above the red line and touching. It doesn't really matter which one it is. That's another point. So in this area, we had 3 points already. In this area, already 3 points. So you could have easily taken a sell anywhere over here, and you would have cleared because it came all the way down here. So as of right now, you still don't have a 4-point trade. It was close, very close to forming a 4-point trade. But like I said, these are 3-point trades. We're going to see what would have happened. So right now, we would have been in profit on this entry here. This one, right, we still got 2 more minute candles to form to see where this one would be at and if we would have needed a fourth rollover, which is part of the rules. And this one, we're obviously most likely rolling over for a third time right now because it was in profit, but it came back down. So most people would have probably rolled over for a third time by now. So that means we have about, total with the time left over, I would say about 3 minutes left. So in 3 minute candles, we would have saw if this 3-point trade would have won, and in about the same amount of time or so, we would see if this 4 rollover trade up here would have won. Okay, so basically both these trades have about 3 to 4 minutes. We'll see where they're at in 3 to 4 minutes. So about 8:35-ish, we'll see where the candles are at. But let's look at some more examples. When you have 4 points, it is absolutely beautiful. So here we go. We got the sell level popping up. We're on the red level. You see the red resistance level telling us to sell. We got the sell signal, the Bollinger Band. That's 3 points already. Then we got the 4-point down here. 4-point happened. What happened? Dropped. maybe no rollover or one rollover, straight bag. Okay, so like somewhere right here, look, we have a buy signal. We're on our buy level, 2 points. It touched the Bollinger Band, 3 points. You could have took an entry right there if you wanted to. Would have cleared 2 minutes later. So like I said, some of these 3 points are really good. Look at this. Sell level, plus we have a sell signal, so it's 2 points, plus this right here, 3 points. What happened? Dropped. Same thing over here. Sell signal, 1 point, right? Plus it's over here, so we got 2 points. And when it touched the Bollinger Band, you could have sniped it, because I want you to understand that when it moves, it could also move and disable a sell or buy signal. That doesn't matter, guys. If you saw the sell signal, it was a 3 or 4 point trade at that time. That's what it was at that time. It's just pulling back, and then when it pulls back down, it's going to reactivate the sell signal. So it still counts. In fact, waiting for the pullback to enter after you have your 3 or 4 or 5 points confirmed is always best. Some kind of pullback, and that's the pullback right there. You would have got in, sniped it, you would have cleared. So you got a buy signal down here. Look at this, beautiful. So right here in this area, you already have 1 point because of the buy signal, 2 points because it's underneath the green, underneath and touching it. Doesn't really matter which one. And then you would have took the third right when the third point happened right when it touched the Bollinger Bands. If your third point is going to be the Bollinger Band, then you got to get in when it touches the Bollinger Band. Okay? Just remember that. And now if you waited even longer, or if you took that one and cleared it, then right here, once again, you have a engulfing bullish bar right here. Another entry could have got in cleared with more than enough points there. So look at this up here, right? Sell, Bollinger Bands, resistance level, 3 points as is. We don't even have a point down here or volume, nothing, but 3 points, drop. Absolutely beautiful. Let's see where this trade is currently at. So as of right now, we are still about 1 or 2 more candles away from seeing the complete outcome of this. But look, guys, I want you to notice this is really where we could have got in. 1 point, 2 points, 3 points, right? We got 3 points there. 3 points. This would have been a better entry, right? This would have been a better entry, but you just don't know, right? At the end of the day, you're going to take it when you see it. When you see it form as 3 points or more, you're going to take it. So that could have been the third trade we would have taken of 3 points. We got the support level, we got the buy signal, and we got this down here. Perfect. All right. So we still got about. So if we would have okay, this one would have been on the fourth rollover, expiring and losing already. This one would be on going on its fourth rollover, now having about another 2 or 3 minutes left. This one right here. So about 8:37, 8:38. This one right here would expire with its fourth max rollover, right? Now we would have took a trade right here. Let's just see, right? These are 3 point trades too. The 3 point trades. You obviously increase your accuracy. But as you saw before, we cleared so many 3 point trades. So it just really depends. So this trade down here would have cleared, guys, by the way. If we would have took this, no rollover would have cleared. So this one down here would have cleared already. It is, at this point, is no longer a 3 point trade. So it's not like you would have got back in when it came down and retested, because it was no longer a 3 point trade at all. So you would have just cleared that one, and you would have been having about 2 minutes left on this top one here if you were going for a fourth rollover. So as you can see, 3-point trades aren't too shabby at all, right? I mean, this one, who knows if this one can possibly clear, right? Sheesh. Hell of a battle, though. So, guys, hopefully this makes sense. It's a point system. Everything is 1 point. You want 3 points or more to take a 2-minute trade. You're rolling over 3 to 4 times max if you're using offshore brokers like VidForex or Race Option. The rollover option means you get more time, right? So if you're starting at a 2-minute position, 3 to 4 rollovers is the max. You don't want to risk anything more than that. And honestly, sometimes you're better off just going for a better entry than rolling over. And outside of that, guys, it's basically simple. If you can wait for the better 4-point trades, or 3-point trades, then you'll be fine. If you wait for 5-point trades or beyond, I mean, you'll be phenomenal. You'll increase the accuracy. As you can see, that you would be clearing the fourth rollover trade on this one right here. So you would have lost this one, but you'd be clearing this one. It really just depends on the timing, but you would probably be clearing that one right now. So that would have been 2 clears, 1 loss off of 3-point trades right here, besides the last couple I showed you through back testing briefly. So we're looking at 3-point trades being 75% accurate. But if we were just only look at 4-point, 5-point trades, you can see how the accuracy increases. So it's really up to you, your patience level. But I hope this makes sense. It's color coded, right? Red, 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 green, 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 green. Each thing is 1 point. Okay, let's just briefly go over one more time. Actually, you know what? Just rewind and watch this video, all right, and practice. I'm going to make this available for everybody who is an active member of the Bulls currency community. You can use this for absolutely anything, right? This is Bitcoin. You can use it for Forex, obviously, currency pairs. You could use it for pips if you really wanted to, especially if you combine it with the perfect setup. If you use the perfect setup and combine it with this, I mean, you're going to catch major pips. Now, besides that, if you're trading stocks, you could trade options the same way. You can use the same exact tool. So if you look at Tesla, right, you have the red dot, you have Bollinger Band. So right around this area, you have 1 point, 2 points, 3 points already. 3-point, you could have got in. If you would have waited, you would have got the 4-point. Boom. You would have got the 4-point, and you would have had a total of 5 points, and you would have got in. And for 3 minutes, you were in straight profit. If you got in on before the 3 points, you were in profit for 4 minutes straight. Now down here, look at this. Not to mention that right here, where is it? Okay, we didn't have an engulfing. Okay, so you only have 3 and 4 points there. So look at this down here. So down here you have Bollinger Band 1 point, buy signal 2 points. Okay, and then yep, that's it. So you only had 2 points there, but even 2-point did pretty freaking good. All right, but I wouldn't have taken that. All right, so up here, look at this. Sell. You got the sell signal. You got the red resistance level, right? Sell 1 point, sell 1 point, right? Red 1 point, red 1 point, engulfing bar down here, right? It's bigger than the previous one. That's all that matters, and it's in the right direction that you're predicting. So you got 1 point, 2 points, 3 points already, okay? And then down here, 4 points. You got 4 points. 4 points. You got in. What happened? It dropped for 4 or 5 minutes straight. Okay, let's go over here. Here we go, right here. Look at this, sell. So you're on your sell level, right? If you're on it, I still like it. If you're breaking above your sell level, it's not nice. Like if you're over here, that's not nice. But if you're at least on top of the balls, you can call them balls or whatever you want. They look like little ball arrows. That's kind of how I made them, to point like a direction. So when you're on top of it, 1 point, right? If you're on it, 1 point. So 1 point, sell 2 points, and you got engulfing bar down here, and then you got over here. So you got 4 points. What happened? You sold and you went to profit for about 5 minutes straight. Okay, so let's go over here. You got Bollinger Band, 1 point. Buy level, 2 points. Down here, 3 points, 4 points. Beautiful. You got in anywhere over here. Even if you waited for the fifth point for the buy signal, you went up into profit for 3-4 minutes straight. These are, this is options. This is, scalping. This is fast. Look at this sell signal up here. You got 1 point over here. You got 1 point over here. You got the sell signal, 2 points. You got the actual level, 3 points. You got the Bollinger Band, 4 points. It dropped for about 10 minutes straight. Guys, come on, man. This is a hack. This is a hack. Welcome to the Bag Snatcher 1.0, guys. This is just the beginning. I'll see you guys in the next one. Watch this as many times as you need.